Balance is a lie. A myth sold to you by people who've never fought for anything real. Let me ask you something. How many times have you been told that life's about finding balance? Work-life harmony, mental peace, stability. All those buzzwords floating around like some holy grail we're all supposed to chase. But here's the raw truth. If you're someone who lives on the edge, someone who thrives in chaos and craves more than mediocrity, then balance isn't just overrated, it's dangerous. You know it deep down, don't you? That gnawing feeling when you try to fit into society's neat little boxes. The frustration when they tell you to slow down, settle, or play it safe. Because the truth is, hustlers, real ones, don't want stability. They hate it. And today, I'm going to show you why. Picture this. You wake up every morning at 6 a.m. sharp. Your alarm blares, but instead of hitting snooze, you spring out of bed because your productivity app says so. Breakfast: oatmeal with almond milk. Healthy, efficient, balanced. Then off to work, where you grind through emails and meetings until 5 p.m. Afterward, yoga class, dinner prep, maybe an episode of your favorite show before bed. Sounds perfect, right? Wrong. Because what happens when you live like this? When you follow the script everyone else has written for you? You become stagnant, predictable, boring. Life starts to feel like a treadmill set to low speed. You're moving, sure, but you're not going anywhere. And trust me, no one ever changed the world from a yoga mat. Here's the thing. Balance doesn't exist in nature. Look at any ecosystem, any predator-prey relationship, any storm brewing on the horizon. Nature thrives on imbalance, on disruption, on cycles of destruction and renewal. So why do we think our lives should be any different? Hustlers aren't built for comfort zones. They're wired for risk, for pushing boundaries, for stepping into the unknown, even when it scares them shitless. Think about the entrepreneurs, the artists, the visionaries who shaped history. None of them got there by playing it safe. No, they burned bridges, defied expectations, and embraced uncertainty as their only constant. Take Elon Musk, for example. This guy didn't build Tesla or SpaceX by clocking out at 5 p.m. and meditating for 20 minutes. He lived in his office during the early days of SpaceX, sleeping on a couch while working 100-hour weeks. Was he balanced? Hell no. But he was relentless, obsessed, driven by a vision bigger than himself. Or consider Vincent van Gogh, one of the greatest painters of all time. Yet he spent most of his life broke, misunderstood, and tormented by mental illness. His art wasn't born out of stability. It came from pain, passion, and sheer madness. Would he have created masterpieces if he'd chosen a balanced life? Doubtful. So ask yourself, are you living for comfort, or are you living for impact, for legacy, for something that sets your soul on fire? Now, let's talk about the flip side, the cost of chasing balance. What happens when you prioritize stability above everything else? When you trade ambition for security, dreams for routine? You lose yourself. I see it all the time. People trapped in jobs they hate, relationships they tolerate, lives they resent, all because they were too afraid to take a leap, too scared to embrace the discomfort that comes with growth. And slowly, bit by bit, they stop dreaming altogether. Their spark fades, their fire dies. Don't get me wrong, stability has its place. There's nothing wrong with having a roof over your head or food on the table. But when stability becomes your sole focus, when it becomes the reason you stay stuck, that's when it turns toxic. That's when it kills your potential. Think about it this way. Would you rather look back on your life and say, well, at least I had a steady paycheck, or damn, I gave it my all. I took risks. I failed, but I learned. I lived. Which story would you rather tell? If you're nodding along right now, if you feel that itch under your skin telling you there's more out there, then listen closely. Hustlers thrive in chaos because chaos forces growth. It pushes you to adapt, to innovate, to rise above. In chaos, you find your true self. Not the version of you that conforms to societal norms, but the raw, unfiltered essence of who you are. But embracing chaos isn't easy. It means letting go of fear, of doubt, of the need for approval. It means stepping into the arena, knowing full well you might get knocked down, but also knowing that every fall makes you stronger. Every failure teaches you something new. And yeah, it's messy, painful even, but it's worth it. Because on the other side of chaos lies transformation, reinvention, freedom. All right, enough theory. Let's get practical. If you're ready to reject balance and embrace the hustle, here's how to start. Define your North Star. What drives you? What gets you out of bed in the morning? Write it down. Make it clear. Keep it front and center in your mind. Kill comfort zones. Identify one area of your life where you're playing it safe. Now push past it. Take a risk. Do something that scares you. Prioritize progress over perfection. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start now. Even if you stumble, even if you fail, keep moving forward. Surround yourself with rebels. Find people who challenge you, inspire you, and push you to grow. Cut ties with anyone who drags you back into mediocrity. Celebrate the struggle. Embrace the hard days, the setbacks, the moments when you feel like giving up. Those are the moments that shape you. So, what's it gonna be? Are you gonna keep chasing the illusion of balance? Or are you ready to step into the chaos, to create a life that's messy, unpredictable, and absolutely extraordinary? Because here's the deal. The world doesn't reward stability. It rewards boldness, passion, defiance. It rewards those who refuse to settle for less than they deserve. So go ahead. Light the match. Burn the script. And build a life that leaves a mark. Because the only thing worse than failing is never trying.